What's up, guys? Today, we're trying something a little different. Welcome to the Try Trials Tour hosted by Beta USA. I'm Ultimate Motorcycling's off-road associate editor, Will Embree, joined by my friend, Carter Dubach. Have you ever tried a trials bike before? This is our first time ever aboard a trials machine. Beta USA invited us out to Moto Ventures in Anza, California for a trials event demo. We ran an actual trials course for a mock trials competition. They kept score, and at the end of the day, the lowest score wins. Beta USA is traveling around the US, putting on demo events, much like this one. Ever wanted to try trials? Now is your chance. So let's get into it and see how the day goes.
All right, Carter. Good?
Hey, what's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in to ultimatemotorcycling.com. My name is Will Embree, and I'm joined here with Carter Dubach. And as you can tell, we have a trials bike in front of us. It's not really the normal for us anyway. My first time ever on a trials bike. What about you?
Mine as well. My first ever time on a trials bike. I mean, my first time on anything but a motocross bike. Really enlightening experience.
Yeah, it was actually quite humbling, to be honest. I had a couple of tumbles throughout the day, without a doubt. But the whole point of today was Beta USA invited the press out to kind of shed some light on their tour this year. They're going to, I think, about 20 cities. They said about 20 different cities throughout the country, and really just opening the door to trials for any type of motorcycle rider. The Beta guys are really just a good group of guys. They had their pro riders out here today too.
Yeah, watching the pro riders was something else. It was crazy to see. You're looking at a rock that's about this tall, straight up, and they just hop right up it when we're struggling to just turn around on this bike.
Yeah, you'll see the footage. You'll see some of the shenanigans that went down.
Yeah.
We're over here at Moto Ventures, which is right across from Cahuilla Creek. My first time here, actually, too.
Mine as well.
I've always driven past it, never been here. But they have a completely, just gnarly trials section over there in the back. You can't see from the road, but really cool. Pretty laid back event, I'd say, right?
Yeah, they just treated us all like we were family here. The Beta USA guys, they gave us some food, showed us how to ride. The pro guys did a little bit of riding, kind of showed us around, got some instruction, went back, had lunch, and then turned into a little bit of competition.
Yeah. I mean, it was fun. Is there any big takeaway you can think of as far as technique goes?
I'd say balance. Balance was the number one thing that I learned, as well as brake control. When you're on a motocross bike, you're going so fast that if you're coming into a corner, you go a little harder on the brake than maybe you should have, it's not going to mess you up that much. Maybe your rear wheel skids a little bit, or you get slowed down more than you want. Same thing with the front brake. When you have so much margin with how much pressure you're going to apply, either you slow down very quickly or you slow down not as quickly.
Yeah.
But on this, you're going so slow already that when you're already in a corner on an off camber, and as you can see, these bars turn a lot more than a motocross bike. So if your wheel is turned that much and then you grab too much brake, your run's over, you dab a foot. And if you want to explain the point system.
Yeah, okay, so the point system. So basically, this isn't, it's not a race, it's not about speed. Actually, it's quite contrary to that.
Yeah, slower is better.
Slow and steady and balance is what it's all about. But the point system, you get 1, 2, 3, and 5 points. 5 points is the maximum you can get, and that you don't want to get 5 points. I got a couple of 5 points.
I got 5 points.
But basically what happens is if you dab a foot onto the ground or a rock or something, you try to leverage yourself, that's 1 point. And you can do that pretty much as many times as you need to throughout the course, and it's a maximum of 3 points for a single dab.
If you do it once, that's 1 point. If you do it twice, that's 2 points. But if you do it 3 times, then you might as well just do it as much as you need to get through the course.
Exactly. Like there was one section. It was really tight, zigzag cornering.
Yeah, you'll see.
A lot of You'll see. A lot of us are just dabbing foots as many times. It's only a maximum of 3 points for 1 foot dab. If you get 5 points, it's basically going off course, falling off the bike, and also the course was, there were ribbons, right?
Yep.
Ribbons on the course. If you cross
Stakes
over
and
the
ribbons.
ribbon or the stake, you get 5 points, and that's your maximum amount of points. So
also,
it's like,
also if you stall the bike
and if you stall the bike,
or
yeah.
crash, that
Crash,
was pretty
stall
obvious.
the bike, loop out.
What was that? A 5?
5.
What'd you do? Which one am I
I
pumping?
looped out, it's Will.
Oh, okay.
I looped out on the first one. Yeah, that was fun.
You'll get 5
Not on this
points.
bike.
Yeah, not this one. Yeah, and that's it. And it's like golf. So basically, the lowest score wins. So at the end of the day, they tallied up all the scores, and the lowest score won.
Yeah.
Sadly, we didn't come home with the trophy, but he carried the team for us without a doubt. This guy's got some skill on a dirt bike.
We were ways
So-
off the podium either way.
Yeah, but you know what? It was all about having fun out here and really just opening our eyes to trials riding. I mean, it's so unique. And also, too, with trials, it's a good cross-training type of style of riding if you're a moto guy. It just gives you some good, bike control techniques.
It enhances the skill set very, very quickly. I mean, already after today, I'm going to bring some new stuff into motocross that I haven't thought of before.
Perfect.
And really help me ride safer as well. Like they said, the guys that ride enduro at trials, they'll go back to riding motocross and they don't crash as much because the whole thing about riding trials is not putting your foot down. So
Yeah.
keeping yourself farther away from the crash.
And we want to thank Beta USA for inviting us out and opening our eyes to this new, well, not a new sport, but new for us.
Yeah, new for me.
It's definitely some interesting stuff. Check it out. Well, guys, we'll see you on the next one.
See ya.